Good morning, guys. Welcome to Monday evening Realmathon sprints. I decided to use the last couple of minutes before we went live to make tea instead of setting up the sprints. So for those of you guys who do not regularly join me on Patreon, occasionally when I open up the timer, the stream starts to freeze. It only freezes for about maybe 30 seconds or so, and then it will come back to life. But I'm just forewarning you that that might potentially happen. Technical difficulties. My favorite. I don't know if it froze, but it was freezing on my end. Hello everybody. How are we doing? I don't know whether it's freezing for you guys, so I'm just chilling. Hi. Oh dear. We're just there. Are we back? I think we're back on my end. I love this because my computer works like flawlessly all day, and then I start streaming and it just goes, you know what, for the first 5 minutes, we're just gonna have a mental breakdown, and it's great. Welcome to everybody who has joined. There we go. Okay, we are up and running now. My fault, should have done this before I started streaming. But hello, welcome to everybody. Hoping to read Craving Love by Cat T. Mason if it ever appears on my Kindle. If not, I may have to pick something else. That's fair. Hello. Skyward, I hope you enjoy it. Grad school and reading Akamath. Oh, a reminder as well, mainly to me more than you guys, because we are public and there's a lot of you. I cannot click on everybody's comments, but I appreciate you all. Thank you for tuning in. I'm reading Sharp Ends. That's one of my books for today. Although, to be honest, I have some things that I need to do, so I don't know how much reading I'm going to actually be doing during these sprints, but we'll see. Hello. Jealous of my computer because I'm not making a fuss of her. She thinks I'm meant to be a complete hermit, including the internet. Oh no. Oh, I hope your power comes back on soon, Rachel. Nice. I do want to get to that at some point. Dungeons and Drama, June. Reaper at the Gates. Hello. Hey, welcome to your first sprints. I posed well for the freeze. I try my best. Wishing this workday was over. Oh no, hopefully it will not be difficult, like a difficult workday for you. Might just listen to Elton John's memoir. Fair. Rage of Dragons on the Final Strife. Loving the latter, kind of met on the former. Well, I love both of them, Brandy, so you are wrong. Hello. Go team time indeed, Tina. Work from home day, so I'll be at work, but glad for the company. We're glad to have you. Oh, I did a workout on Friday and it was very, very painful. My hip flexors were just like not cooperating with me. Working here in the States, just got off my lunch break reading The Scar. Nice. Oh, enjoy that last chapter, Sarah. It might be a rough one. Malice by John Quinn. Nice. I hope that you also have a easy day at work, Ocean. Flying Through Divine Rivals. Nice. Hello. I've missed your face. Where have you been? Ballad of Never After. Little Eyes and Maybe Hofast. Interesting. Hello. The live show's on Sunday. I have announced it, but just in case anyone didn't get the memo, the live show is on Sunday on my channel. Forbidden by Beverly Jenkins. I'm actually ahead. I haven't read a chapter today, but I don't think I need to. What am I on? I'm up to Some Desperado. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't have to read one today, which is good because I have other things I need to do. Fourth Wing, nice. Continuing reread of CC1. Starting a Fate Inked in Blood, can't wait. Lovely. 395 pages into the Final Empire. I hope you're enjoying it. Oh no, I love the cover of that book. Day off. I'm happy for you in your day off. Work before play, indeed. So my plan is I still need to finish up my February Patreon bookmark because I fell behind. It is one of my more complex bookmark types that I do. I tend to, if I do themed ones, I kind of repeat them every year with like a variation on the theme. And it is one of my most difficult themes. So I was behind in general and now I'm just struggling. So I need to do some work on that. I also need to proof episode 2 of Shelve It or Scrap It, which will be going live tomorrow at 6 p.m. And I feel like there's more things I could do. I'm feeling a little bit anxious today because Brie is at the vet's tomorrow morning. Not even a big deal. It's not like she's at the vet's because she's ill or anything. I just want a couple of things checked out. So I'm anxious just because we're going to the vets, but I don't actually think anything's wrong with her. So I'm just going to try and keep myself occupied. But in terms of what I'm reading, I have, if I do get to reading, I will read one chapter or one short story in Sharp Ends. This is my audiobook. So if I'm still working on the bookmark after I finish proofing my vlog, I'll listen to that. And then if I get around to doing just general reading, I have just started Shadowlands, which is the last Savage Lands book. I'm only like 20 pages into that. So those are my kind of plans for the evening. I mean, you may as well. Luminaries 2, nice. Babble and Luminaries on the go, lovely. Hey, team time! Gonna alternate between Daisy Hates the Great Undoing and Such Sharp Teeth, nice. Empress of Salt and Fortune, When the Moon Hatched. Lots of amazing books in the comments today. Dracona sounds if I watched other Realmathon sprints right, not Trees and Betrayal. We'll see. You're on trial for that one in a minute. Just because it's the last book, it's also multi-perspective when none of the other books have been. But I'm not looking forward to how big it is. I can say that for sure. And I'm very glad that the series will be over soon. The only book that I'm reading right now that I want to read is this one, which I only picked up because I needed an audiobook. I like nonfiction audios, and I had this because when you work with Book of the Month now, they ask you like which 2 books of the month you want. But back in the day, they used to just send you all of them. So that's the only reason why I have this, because like nonfiction is not something I used to read very much. But John Green's mind is an interesting place, and I'm having a really good time with it. Oh my God, not the fucking gate again. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but like the gate is the bane of my existence. I'm just listening so that I can be angry about it later. Yeah, okay, it's done. No, it's not done. Hello, my love. Thank you for popping in. If y'all don't know, like my patrons know the saga of me and the gate. So we have like, you know, in the UK, like you take your bins out onto the street and then they get collected once a week. So if you live in like terraced houses, the bins go out like through alleyways, and I live in the house that's next to the alleyway. So the neighbours use that as their front door, and they're in and out all of the time. The gate's old, it needs replacing, and they don't seem willing to do it. But it's like scraping against the wall, and it makes lots of noise, and it makes me want to punch people. But we've been trying to very civilly and politely say, replace the fucking gate. And so far, it has not gone well. But they're aware that we're annoyed by how much noise the gate makes, but they're still not willing to not use the gate. You know, it's not good ambience. It's driving me insane. Thank you. I am hoping that tomorrow I'll be able to get in and do, like, it needs a second coat. It looks patchy now that it's dry, but I am also obsessed with the color. Okay, so I have left my, I'm going to try and set the timer up properly now, which hopefully won't make us freeze. But I have left my dice in the kitchen from when I last did sprints on Patreon. But we're going to go for, well, we will be doing dice sprints, but we'll start off with just like a regular 45-minute sprint. And then I'll go get my dice and like sort everything out in the sprint. The front door is because I don't know. My mum used to be like, don't use the front door because it's common to use the front door. It's like a thing that people who aren't posh but think they're posh do. Like, you can't use the front door. Obviously, like, if you use your front door as well, you're tracking dirt through your house. But like, if you want to not use your front door, then buy a semi-detached house. Don't live in a terraced house. And I think it's rude and it annoys me, but what can I do about it? You know? Yes. The problem is, though, is that we live on a real main road. So apparently before the gate was there, drunk people used to hang out in it on the way home. Not that I live in a place where there's a lot of drunk people hanging around. But yes, it is a shared gate. So the thing is, as well, is that they thought that we owned it and we don't. It's like one of the things where everyone who uses it has a joint responsibility for it. The problem is, though, is that it's only annoying us and they're the ones that are breaking it. So like the other houses, the other two houses that use it aren't going to replace it because it literally doesn't affect them. But like, it annoys me more because they thought that we actually owned the gate and they're still using it like that. And I wish I did own the gate because I'd be like, well, stop using it. Like, you can't use it, you know? Anyway, ranting aside, because I can rant about this gate for a very long time because I work from home and the gate is there. And on a daily basis, because there's 3 of them that live there, and one of them comes home on her lunch break from work to let the dogs out and then goes back out. So on a daily basis, they use the gate 8 times and we use it twice a week. Twice a week. And I'm mad. So yeah, I try not to get annoyed about it, but Curtis has tried to fix it and I think he's inadvertently made it worse. And now it's stressing me out again and I want to punch people. So we will start off with a 45-minute sprint. If I own the gate, I would change the lock. The problem is, though, is that they have to be able to use it to take the bins out once a week, but they use it like 8 times a day is the problem. But yeah, I'm going to go and drink my tea instead of spilling tea. It's always the case with my evening sprints. Like, I don't know why, but by the time it gets to this time, I'm like, I'm so done with everything today. But I will see y'all in 45 minutes. Hello, my guys. How did we do in that one? I need to change my background color on this project because I made it green and now the green is messing me up. We'll go with the grey. It's clashing with everything else right now, but that is fine. There's a bit of this that I've been struggling on for quite some time that I feel like I've fixed, and now I'm kind of just building up the foreground. And then I need to go back and add texture to the background and work out what's going to be foiled. But I'm happy with my progress. And in terms of proofing my video, I had to watch a tutorial for what I wanted to do. So I've only actually watched 19 minutes of my video so far. Hey, I love that for you, Dad. Hello, Regina. Thank you for joining us. Nice. Lots of stuff done. Lots of pages read. Finished a video. Love that for you. 573 of CC1. Lovely. 45 minutes in designing a t-shirt. Nice. Nearly done chapter 8 of Rage of Dragons. If I gave half stars, probably 3.5 looking to be, but I got a core pile when I actually finish. Fair. Eee. Didn't read, just did a bunch of chores. Nice. Yay! I love that for you. Not TikTok. TikTok is the thief of time. 37 pages of a natural history of dragons. Midnight dinner. Lovely. Finished Letter for the King. Started the sequel. Oh, I didn't know that there was a sequel to that. What is going on? Sorry, just like improvements in the Gate Saga. Not improvements, just like more things happening. Curtis, essentially, like, we wanted to get them to replace it, and we got a quote for the Gate, and it was expensive, to be fair, and we said, like, we don't want to pay a lot of money for something that we don't use. And then apparently he priced up and was like, oh yeah, I reckon I could do it for like £100. So Curtis has now just said, well, if you can do it for £100, then do it for £100. And he's been like, I'll have a look at it in summer. It needs to come down altogether. And I'm like, well, fucking stop using it then. I'm driving me crazy. Caught up on some YouTube watching. Read the first part of 6 Scorched Roses. Lovely. Maybe I'll just send my neighbours a link to this stream so that they can hear me moaning about them and understand how annoying they are. The bedroom reno is going okay. Where are we up to? I painted the coven and the ceiling. We put the coven up. Have painted that. I got the first coat of paint on the walls. Maybe tomorrow, depending on how I feel after I've taken Bree to the vets and how much I feel. I'm in that, do you know, like when you're anxious and to stop being anxious, you have to get things done? I feel like that's where I'm currently at. So depending on what I feel like I need to do tomorrow, I need to get the second coat of paint on. And then I need to just, there's a couple of areas of the coven where my cutting in wasn't very straight. So I'm going to frog tape along the edge of the wall and patch up the coven. And then order the gloss so that I can gloss the door frames and the skirting boards potentially this weekend if I measure that up in enough time for my paint to arrive. 26, 40 of the Wicked King, lovely. Fair, everything in balance. Watch some TV. Got through several chapters of one of my books, nice. Oh, playing God of War, lovely. Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. I'm kind of like, it's such a long process because after the skirting boards, we have to get the carpet fitted and then buy furniture and stuff. So, like, I'm happy with the progress I've made, but we still have such a long way to go, especially because I'm kind of budgeting it as I go, like, out of the money that I would normally put into savings is the money that we're putting into the bedroom. So it feels like it's going to be a while yet. But at least when the carpet's down, we can actually move back in, and then we just need to replace all of the furniture and stuff. To be fair, all we really need is the bed, which is obviously going to be expensive. Side tables, and one set of drawers for me. And then any, like, I want a big mirror and stuff, but that's obviously not essential. Tomorrow at 6 p.m, I am currently in the process of proofing it. Hello, welcome. I do not want to read words, so listening to all the murderable audios on my Audible. Nice. Lovely. I love rearranging my bookshelves. I need to finish treating the sideboards that's sitting in my living room so I can actually use it. I have so much stuff to do. Curtis has really got into the process as well, which is cool, because the next thing that I want to do, I don't know if we're doing this ourselves, but when the bedroom's done, I want new kitchen flooring and I want it retiling. I don't want lino. I don't want floor tiles. Like, I want it properly retiling for like a black and white checkerboard kitchen floor. And then we might replace the tiles that's like the splashback on the kitchen. We might do all that ourselves just to see if we can, because it's only a small area to tile. And we also really need a new bathroom. Might switch to the audio of all the hidden paths. Nice. Reading Emily Wilde. Played Fair Farm. Lovely. House is currently being built. Buying furniture is so fun, but damn, it can be so expensive. Like, I saw one kid dinner tables. Yeah, it is. Especially because, like, when we're buying a bed, like, I love sleep and I love my bed, so we're going to spend a lot of money on a really good bed. But the thought of just paying for that is not fun. Not fun. After the amount that it costs to replaster the bedroom, and we had the roof fixed last May, which was a significant amount of money, plus the painting itself, because I've gone for Farrow and Ball, because if you all know me, I don't do things by halves. Like, when we started paying for like all new stuff for the bedroom, it was all going to be new. So yeah, I got Farrow and Ball paint, and then the carpet is going to be expensive because it's a big room, and the bed, it's a lot. I do indeed. We've only really just started getting around to renovating it properly, but yeah, I do indeedy. 400 words. Nice. Hello, welcome. DIY'd the floor laminate removal and new tile, and it was a lot of work. In retrospect, probably would have hired it out. I think that's why I want somebody else to do the floor, but I'm happy to, because I want to be able to do things myself. But I also know that having my kitchen floor in a state of like disarray for many, many months is going to stress me out. I have a lot of anxiety just in general, and I don't like things to be in the middle. Like, I don't like things to be unsettled. It's really stressing me out that we're in the spare room, which is so small at the minute, and not our actual bedroom, because like there's furniture in the hallway and we only have like a narrow hallway upstairs. The room that we're in, we have a double bed in it and a set of drawers, and there's no space between the drawers and the bed. Like, you can open the drawer a little bit to get something out of it, and like you have to crawl into the bed, and I sleep against the wall, so I have to crawl over Curtis and down the bed to get out, and it's really stressing me out. So I need to get out of there and like sort it out, and like that's why I don't want to do the kitchen floor myself, because it would take too long. But something smaller, like, I'm willing to learn and like build up to bigger things. I will keep my fingers crossed for you that we can do this, Caitlin. For sure. Real ties in the kitchen or bathroom are so worth it. Have sticky down lino ones. Yeah, I think obviously there's other things that are cheaper, but I don't spend a lot of money on things, but what I buy does tend to be expensive, because I'll like save up to buy things that last instead of like making do. Like, I don't see the point in paying to have like lino flooring that I'm going to need to replace in a few years, when I could pay for it to be retiled and it could last potentially forever. So yeah, it costs a lot of money, but it will hopefully be worth it. It's interesting you say that, because I've done one coat on the ceiling and it is fine. I essentially just like patched up the corners on the ceiling when I painted it, but it coated it thoroughly, and I've already done a second coat on half of or one wall of the bedroom, because I was using what was left over. Essentially, it took me ages to go around because I was cutting in. So when I got back around to the beginning, I had some left in my tray, and the first coat was dry where I started, so I covered half the wall that I had left. And where there's a second coat on it, it is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just everywhere else it's a little bit patchy. I don't do things by halves is the thing. Like when I do something, I do something. And the bedroom was, for me, it's just like you either do it all or nothing. So when we decided, because it's a choice to do the bedroom, we didn't have to do it. So if I'm doing it, like I'm doing it, you know? I hate that. I hate paying for stuff that's necessary but boring, like fixing the roof. I hated how much money that cost. It is like, it's a lot of dedication. And for me, like, because I guess I am a perfectionist. I never would describe myself as a perfectionist, but I get really anxious when things don't go to plan. Like, for example, when I was cutting in and I was like getting it on the clothing a bit, I was getting really anxious about it because it was stressing me out. So it's a dedication. I really want the skill to do it, but obviously you have to build up to having the skill. So there's some things I can do, there's some things I'm still not confident with. Putting the clothing up though was so satisfying. It's not perfect, but it was so satisfying to do it ourselves. Yeah, I haven't rented out of when I left university was the last time I rented, and it's just horrible because, like, obviously you don't want to spend money on it, but nobody else spends money on it either, and it's just not fun. Okay, let us roll. This is because obviously Curtis and I are engaged and we're thinking about getting married next November. But honestly, like, I would rather travel. Like, I just spending like £10,000 on that. I'm re-rolling. That was horrible. Spending like £10,000 on a wedding is like literally the last thing I want to do. It seems pointless. Like, oh my God, that was also terrible. So like now I'm thinking, like, I'm making plans for travel. You know what? We're gonna have to go with it because none of them are good. We're doing 20 minutes. But like, there's so many things that I would rather spend money on. I'd rather spend money renovating the house, which like I said, we need a full new bathroom, which is going to be expensive. I'd rather travel than get married, and I can't elope because my dad is the only person that I want to be at my wedding, and my dad won't travel. My issue is that I want a wedding, but I only know like 10 people that I actually care about. So finding a wedding for like 10 people that's still like a nice time and isn't expensive is difficult. So I don't know what we're doing. I would happily also not get married. That's fine as well. But yeah, my mum and dad, my dad, sorry, my mum's not around anymore. My dad and his parents and stuff don't really care that much about it. But it's like with the bedroom thing, like we would either do it all or do nothing. And eventually I kind of wanted to do everything. And now I'm like, I actually want to do nothing. The reason I don't even enjoy the planning is the thing. I don't enjoy looking for venues and thinking about dresses and flowers. Like, it all just seems like a massive waste of time and money, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I don't know. I actually don't. I kind of want it over with because thinking about it is stressing me out. But I also don't want to get married at a registry office because they're not very pretty. But anywhere pretty is expensive. That's a lot. Yeah, like literally, like I would rather we're going to Japan for our honeymoon and that's all I care about. The wedding is, I also don't like to be the center of attention like that. So it's a lot of stress for seemingly no, like I don't care about it and it seems pointless to do it for everyone else. These things take like a lot of effort, I feel. Like I'm not a party hoster. The thought of a party being about me, I don't like it. It's hard. They're not pretty though, and I want to get married somewhere pretty. Gonna do an Airbnb so that we can all spend quality time together and have the wedding and all events at the same place. That's cool. It's also cool. I just don't know what I want. If we did the big wedding, I know what I would want. Because the thing is I'm still going to spend money on a dress and stuff and photography, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what I want. No, because the beaches in England are horrible. Would have got even smaller, damn. Trovatrip to Japan. Of course you would say that. Maybe one day. Maybe after Zanzibar. Married on a cruise. Am I going to get my dad? See, it's my dad. My dad's the issue. I would go get married on a beach in Greece if it wasn't for my dad. But yeah, we'll find somewhere. Gav will not be my man of honor because I have lots and lots of friends that aren't Gavin that I've had for many, many years. Gavin will, I imagine, be invited though. Yeah, I hate birthday parties because I feel like there's a lot of pressure for your birthday to be good if it's your party, and like I don't want that stress on my birthday, you know. Anyway, I'll see you all in 20 minutes. Enough talk about weddings. Let's get something done. Hello, how did you do? I am quite happy with how this is turning out. But I do need to pin in this bottom bit because it's looking a bit blue. I think we're doing all right. I have no idea how we're going to finish it now is the problem. Can I change the saturation, not the hue on this? Oh, yes. Let's do that. I think I'm onto something. And how far into this am I? I'm 35 minutes into Shelve It or Scrap It, episode 2. So good things are happening all around. How did y'all do? They will get to you eventually. They're stressing me out, man, but they will get to you eventually. Hello, everybody who's just joined. Ate dinner, nice. Got some reading in. Hey, look at you go. Oh, good. What are you making, Nathan? Nice. Sense of Danger by Jennifer Stepp. Nice. 19. Think I have maybe 20 pages left. Yay. That's fair. No more studying. Only fun things now. Nice. 45 minutes left of Akatar. Late lunch. It will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. I hope y'all like it. It's an hour and 18 minutes for those of you that like long content. A couple of pages of Smoke Show. Fair. Sayosi, love it. I did, I wrote on my to-do list, I called it SOS. I just got rid of the I, so it's Shelve or Scrap, which I feel like fits the vibe. 4% in all the hidden paths, enjoying it much more via audio, though some of the pronunciations are not what I expected. Fair. Hello, Claire, and welcome. 2 more chapters into a required read for school. Oh my gosh, there's nearly 500 of you here. All eager for some reading on a Monday night. Thank you for tuning in. Just got back from the gym. I hope you enjoyed your workout. Book mail arrived. Nice. City of Gods and Monsters. Okay. Ooh, tilapia and Alfredo pasta with broccoli. That sounds amazing. I had like chicken, mushroom, spinach, and onion and like a creamy sauce over rice for dinner today. 8 pages left. I hope you enjoy it. Hoping to make a dent in the invocations. Lovely. Hey, I'm 4 books down as well and currently reading 3. I'm feeling real good about March, although I won't be feeling very good about March when I have to film my wrap up. Then I will be feeling terrible. Feeling terrible. Sorry. Brian Hand Chaos is always A+ to everybody apart from me who has to suffer through it. Finished 3 books over the weekend. That's impressive. Me too. Long videos are my favorites. They take me a while to get through because I don't watch YouTube super frequently, but they are my favorites. Nice. Hey. Yes, you do. Just bin off your TBR and jump into Morningstar. I'm ashamed of you for not continuing the series sooner, but you know, you have rectified your mistake, so I can't be too mad about it. Hey, thank you. Nice. 4th book for team time. Love the team timers up in here. 10 pages, got ready for bed. We'll try and stay up for the whole reading sprint. Oh, what time is it for you, Candace? Is it like, oh my God, no, is it like 1 a.m.? Is it? No, it's almost midnight, right? Yeah, it's almost midnight, I'm sure. Just finished washing my hair. Oh, yeah, I hate washing my hair, guys. It's not fun. I need to wash mine tomorrow, actually. Normally between 3 and 4 hours, so I've been going for an hour and 40 at the minute. On UK time, I will finish somewhere between 9 and 10 p.m. Close to 10 ideally, but it depends how the sprints fall. Starting Love on the Brain, lovely. Oh, no, because you've asked for a recommendation. Every book I've ever read has left my head. I read Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rash, but I didn't like it. And then Frost Heart if you want a middle grade. I'm pretty sure it snows in Throne of Glass a lot. Yeah, I do enjoy manga. I really like contemporary manga or like ones with slight speculative elements. So like I like Orange by Ichigo Takano, Dreaming Sun by Ichigo Takano. I like I Want to Eat Your Pancreas by Yoru Samino. And also I Had That Same Dream Again by the same person. What else do I like? I didn't like Fruits Basket. That's about it for things that I've really liked that I've read so far. I definitely skew more towards contemporary than fantasy, and I don't like really long series with like 100 volumes. I'm proud of you, Rachel. Short and punchy or long and well crafted? I'm never going to be short and punchy, I'm afraid. I do not know how to be concise. That's why I don't make TikToks. Also because I don't have time alongside making YouTube videos, but that is another reason. Page 76 of Bride, lovely. You better love it, Nick. I know, right, Brandy? Imagine. 150 pages of A Little Hatred left. Oh, Golden Sun destroys everyone, and I love it. Hey, hi, Abby. How you doing? Got distracted buying Kylie at St. Patrick's Day. Look, cute. Almost 10. Okay, never mind. Been up since 5, so I'm a bit tired. I will try to be present the whole time, though. I'll keep my fingers crossed that you can stay awake, but don't worry if you need to get some sleep. 5 is too early to be awake, Deb. Might be able to finish The Wicked King around the end of sprints then, have 130 pages left. Nice. Yes, The Bear and the Nightingale does have a snow setting, and I did actually enjoy that one. Submitting 14th book for Teen Time. You are killing it, Taylor. You are the MVP. Makes me want to finally pick up The Love Hypothesis. I love The Love Hypothesis, one of my faves. We have some more snowy recommendations here. Ooh, chicken thighs with roasted potatoes and broccoli. That sounds good. My Love Mix-Up. It's a really great series. It's 9 books and it's a gay love story set in high school. Sounds good to me. Is it hard hitting? Like, does it have some deep, dark stuff in it? Because I also really like that. My Love Mix-Up. Be reading A Man and His Cat. Cute. Okay. Yes. So people who read Red Rising generally, I've noticed, fall into 2 camps. There's people who don't really love book 1 and love the rest of the series, and there's people who really like book 1 and don't like the rest of the series. So in my opinion, if you just thought that book 1 was average, you are more likely to love the rest of the series. I nearly DNF'd Red Rising because I thought it only actually got interesting halfway through, and it's literally my favorite series ever. Oh, I'm sorry that you're tired, Chloe, but I hope that you get through some reading in these sprints. My cat's holding me hostage. Oh, no. Okay, I've added my Love Mix-Up to my Want to Read shelf, so if I see it around, I will pick it up. Thank you for the rec. Hello. We are sprinting for probably approximately another 2-ish hours. It is better on reread. I haven't reread it yet, but I'm so excited to because I know that I'm going to love it the second, like when I reread it, because all of the stuff that I thought was confusing and didn't understand the first time around, I will understand now, because it does like lots like it introduces you to 3 different groups of people, and it's like quite dense in that it's like a very complex world and like political system and social system they have going on. So it introduces you to 3 different facets of the world before it actually really gets going with a story. So I got halfway through and I had no idea what was happening, apart from that the main guy was called Darrow. Because what happens right at the beginning of the book is not what the book is about. So spending so much time there and then moving on to somewhere else thinking that's where the book was going to be, and then moving on to somewhere else and find out that's where the book actually is, was a lot. But I then loved it. I gave it 4 stars, and I've given the rest of them 5 stars, with Golden Sun and Lightbringer being my favorites. Oh no. Didn't really like Red Rising, primarily listened to the audiobook. I love the audiobook. My favorite audiobook ever. Iron Gold. Iron Gold is not my favorite. It's my second least favorite in the series after Red Rising, because like Red Rising, it's slow. It has a lot of setup. It's not as punchy. It throws open the, I guess, solar system a little bit more than the original trilogy did. So yeah, it's not my favorite, but I like it still, because I mean, I'm a stan now. I can't not like any books in the series because I'm so attached to the characters. I would say if you don't like Golden Sun, then fair enough, like give up. But I feel like you at least need to try Golden Sun because it's very different. I think it's going to be early next year. Fingers crossed. Good night. Thank you. Oh, have a nice nap. Thank you for joining us. Anxiety. Okay. Okay. I'm willing to give it a go. Yeah, you do. Yes. Yeah, the audiobook's really good. I know a lot of people don't like Timothy Gerard Reynolds, and I can't relate because it's my favorite audiobook ever. Hey, I love that. It's the regular one that I really like. I haven't listened to the full cast one. And honestly, Timothy Gerard Reynolds does such a good job at distinguishing between characters that I don't think full cast is necessary, because like it literally is that good. It's so good. Right, let's roll for our next sprint. Hopefully we'll get something a little bit longer. Okay, that's slightly better. We rolled a 7, which is 35 minutes. Okay, my guys, I will see y'all, very, very soon. What up? How'd you do? I hope you like this. I really want to start it, but I want to finish the Lycanius trilogy first. So I don't have this yet. 22 for Frenzy, 54 in a Reaper in the Gates. Oh, I hope it's long as well. I'm nearly at the end of proofing Shelvin Oscar Rapid episode 2. I've got 15 minutes and 1 second left to go. So that will be done soon. I've given up on my bookmark. I've done the bit that I was stuck on, and I've done most of the foreground now. And now we're up to the next bit that I'm dreaded and will procrastinate on, which is figuring out what to do with the background, because I don't know. There's just like a bit that I started and I didn't like it, and I was like, I'll come back and fix it later, and now it's time for me to come back and fix it later, and I don't want to. So when I finished this, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe read a book. That might be nice. Couple more chapters of Skyward, 30 pages of Way of Kings, finish Clockwork Boys by T. Kingfisher, 7% of the Secrets of the Wildwood, 45 Well of Ascension, nice. Had dinner, watched Modern Family. Stop it, Deb! I can't read it right now. Chapter of Poppy War, made a hot water bottle, 2 chapters of I can't click. Sunbringer. Made a big mug of tea, got cozy in my PJs. Oh, I'm jealous. Smoke show and tea, got a lot of tea going on. 50% of Flower Bride, 30 red, 30 left, 20 emails and cleaning. Created some mess as well for switched over to Kingdom of the Wicked audio so I could crochet. Lovely. 77% of Scarred. Oh, not enjoying it. Oh no. 35 of Nightshade, 4% in All the Hidden Paths. Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm living vicariously through all you guys that are eating, because I've eaten all of my food for today. A little over halfway through A Sign of Affection. Ooh, exciting. 400 in Royal Assassin. Hey, congratulations. Other Birds by Sarah Addison Allen. Lovely. Also, welcome, Nicole. Oh, that's cute. I'm glad. I love The Final Empire. I think it... Oh, no, it's... I don't know if it's still my favorite Sanderson book, because Oathbringer is also pretty high up there. New Livingston album. Lovely. 29% mark on my Kindle. Nice. Oh, Fairy Lights and Sour Gummies candle. Love that. In the middle of the tandem read for Throne of Glass. Welcome to Sprints. To just more motivation to get back into rereading Islington so you can get to it. Also, putting it off does mean not having to wait as long for book 2. That is very true. Hey up, where have you been? Couple of chapters of Jasmine Throne. Cup of coffee and ready for bed. Lovely. I don't know when your driving theory is, but good luck. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. You've got this. My favourite ACOTAR book is probably A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm a very basic bitch in that regard. In order, it's probably A Court of Mist. It's Mist and Fury, Thorns and Roses, Wings and Ruin, Silver Flames. Welcome to Team Time. Cute. Didn't have dinner because I wasn't hungry. It's now 8:30 and I'm hungry, but I feel like it's too late to eat. I hate that. This is why, like, I eat regardless of how I'm hungry at like set times, because I don't want to have to make decisions like this. So I just don't skip meals or anything, because I know I'll just be hungry later and regret it, because then I'll have this dilemma. I didn't see Deb say hi to you, and I thought you said Deeb, and I was like, what is Deeb? Reading Bride, welcome. 20 pages of volume 20 of Bleach. 7 books so far for Team Time. Thank you very much for those points. What are you making for dinner, Amanda? I need to know. Watch an episode of Demon Slayer. Lovely. Finished Two Twisted Crowns. Honestly, such a disappointment. Oh no. I haven't got mine yet because I ordered the Fairy Loot edition, but I ordered it in the reprint because when the initial one went on sale, I hadn't read One Dark Window. So I have not read Two Twisted Crowns yet. Sorry for the yawning, guys. Very similar ranking. Did not love Silver Flames the way everyone else did. Felt too fanservice-y without much of a plot. I definitely agree on the plot. I do think that Nesta's character arc is some of the best character work that she's ever done. So I stand by my 5-star rating on that, but the plot is underwhelming and disappointing. I mean, I'm hungry all the time, so I can't relate, but sometimes, yeah, I'm just not feeling it. I feel at dinner time I've not been really feeling food so much recently, but I have no problem eating. It's just I'm not as hungry for some reason. Should not be eating as I have to leave for the dentist in half an hour. Oh no. I have the dentist at the end of the month. Just for a cleaning, so not like that bad, but still not great. Oh, this sounds good. Looking forward to knocking out this presentation so I can spend the evening reading the Book of Doors. You have got this. Dark Archives by Megan Rosenblum. Lovely. You coming? You coming to say hello? Yeah, hello. Say hello, everybody. Who's going to the doctor's tomorrow? Is it you? Yes, you are. A lot of people do. I do think it is the best. Nothing. What have you got? Leave it. I appreciate her and her character art. The rest was where it was lacking for me, for sure. It is 8:30 p.m. here. Picky tea, cheese and crackers and a piece of fruit. That works. Never really hungry, so I just need to eat when the time is right for it and never skip meals. It's confusing. Oh no. She can sniff me. Can you smell your Auntie Beefy? Yeah, you can. Issue at dinner time is usually I don't want to eat anything good for me. I just want cheese, chocolate, or ice cream. I mean, in that a mood, it's cheese for me. Always. Happy to finally be able to join. Welcome, Rebecca. Go team time at work still. Oh no, I hope your work day is unstressful and passes quickly. True, I do like the relationship between Nesta and Cassian as well. Fair. They're very different. Well, her writing's like still the same and stuff, but like the series in general are very different. They kind of get similar, but they're different. I don't know. I'm not talking to Sarah Janet at the minute anyway because she's disappointed me with her 2-star conclusion to a series that should have been 5 stars. So you won't find me defending her anytime soon. Always wants to give kisses. Ooh, overnight oats. I love overnight oats. We still haven't had ours yet. Ours is in a few weeks, so I'm waiting for that moment. Do we get an extra hour in bed this time? I can't remember which way the clocks are going. They're going back, right? Yes, it was. Hey, are the books that you ordered finally arriving? Yeah. A lot of people really, really like it. I have issues with it, but I did also really like it. Fair. The spin-offs, as far as I'm aware, the actual main series following Bryce is done. It's a trilogy. And then, like with Akatar, it's going to continue with, like, book 4 will be like A Court of Silver Flames, which isn't about Feyre. Oh, I hate that. Fair. I hate this. Spring forward is the way to remember. I will always forget. I will never remember. Fair. I mean, they're all bad in my opinion. A Court of Silver Flames is the best of the three, but they're all the worst books that she's ever written, in my opinion. Thanks, she's a cutie. This is going to be good. This is exciting. I also, I struggle when in this period. I struggle because I get out of bed at 7 and I struggle between October and March, and then all through summer, I'm up at 7 instantly, so I get excited about that. Okay. I like winter. I like the having no obligation to actually do anything in winter. You can just hibernate and nobody cares. Whereas in summer, if you want to hibernate, you have to make excuses for why you're not doing things when people are asking you to. Oh, okay. So this is a long one, and this is also going to be our final sprint because it's just that long. It is 11, which is 55 minutes, which will take us to about 9:30 in the UK. So yeah, and then I'll see you all next week. So let's set up. In this one, I'm going to finish this and then read, maybe. Okay. I had a brain freeze moment then where I couldn't remember what I have to do next, but it's setting up the timer. This happens to me a lot. Somebody presses pause on my brain. But I will see y'all in 55 minutes. Hello. How did we do? That was the final sprint. I'm just updating my Goodreads because I read one whole story in Sharp Ends. So I read 26 pages in total, and I finished proofing and scheduled my video for tomorrow, which is Shelby or Scrap It episode 2. 154 pages, nice. And 13% more into Serpent and the Wings of Night. You've done well. 6%, Reaper at the Gates, lovely. First 17 pages of Warm Hands of Ghosts, 47 of Wave Kings, 33 of Winterworld. 11% of The Secrets of the Wildwood, now at 26%, nice. 127 pages in. Oof, 1 star, that's rough. 70 pages, it's not bad, but there's some writing issues. For 50 of Smoke Show, nice. Got some studying. 62 pages read. 47% in All the Hidden Paths. Nice. Made it to page 50. 65%. 30 pages and fell asleep. That is very, very fair. Oops. 287 of the Jasmine Throne is getting good now. Oh, that's a long way for it to only get good where you're up to. Hey, I'm so proud of you, Candace. Good night. 80 pages of the Final Empire during that sprint and 200 pages of these sprints in total. That is impressive. Good night. Betty's Maid and Easter Spring Decor is going up. Cute. Finished A Sign of Affection, Volume 1, and updated my reading journal. On page 140 of Iron Gold. Nice. Only 70 pages left of The Girl in the Tower. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. That's one of my favourite series. I'm really excited to read The Warm Hands of Ghosts, although I haven't ordered it yet. So when that happens, who knows? I actually wanted to check. I keep forgetting to look because I pre-order all my books from Waterstone, so then I obviously accrue points. But I never check, and I haven't pre-ordered, I haven't been on in a while, so I have no idea how many points I've got. Let's have a look. Because I need to get Wheel of Time Bouquet, and I also need to order The Warm Hands of Ghosts. Because I don't like any of the subscription box editions I've seen. Ooh. I've got £11.55 in credit, and I'm 2 stamps away from more. One book review, got distracted by text from my partner. Finished Heartstopper Volume 5, 5 stars, nice. Good to hear. I'm a little bit nervous about it because I don't like war fiction, but I love the Winter Night trilogy. On Volume 21, it's really good, interesting. Same here, but then I'll have £21, so that'll be nice. I felt like I should have had more. Hi! I hope that your job applications bring you lots of luck and jobs. Finished making Midnight Dinner, posted a pic on Discord, and I've just been on my phone. Nice. 356 of Ruthless Vows. Okay, this is fair. This is fair. That sounds good. I haven't been sleeping very well recently, which is weird for me because normally I'm the kind of person who's asleep the second my head hits the pillow. And that has not been the case recently. So I am struggling. I know I'm anxious because I'm taking Brie to the vets tomorrow. As I said earlier, she's not going to the vets for anything major. It's literally just a check over. So I shouldn't be anxious, but I just generally am anxious. So I know that I'm going to procrastinate on sleeping. But just generally, it's been taking me a while, and that is unusual for me. One thing I'm good at is falling asleep immediately. Same. I like historical fantasy, and it's the Winter Night trilogy that actually made me realize that I do like historical fantasy, but typically for time periods that I'm not super knowledgeable about. And in the UK, we learn a lot about the war. So I feel like I obviously don't know everything, but I know enough that like a war fiction is not immediately appealing to me because I like to learn when I'm reading historical fantasy as well. I keep my fingers crossed for you. Start Shadow of the Fox. Nice. 60 pages left. Lovely. Okay, my guys. I am going to sign off. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm actually going to go play a couple of Match of the Fortnight before I go to bed. And then we'll see if I actually manage to sleep. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. I will be back next week, assumedly on Tuesday. I do typically do Tuesdays. The only reason I didn't today is because I have like all of my upload slots are taken with like live shows and videos this week. So I'll probably see you next Tuesday. And if we follow the pattern I normally follow, it will probably be daytime sprints. And then to my wonderful patrons, you guys will see me for daytime sprints sometime this week in general anyway. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.